And there we go, live.
Yo, what it do?
What it be like?
What's up? What's up?
We're waiting on Fake Legs. We don't know where he's at. I hope he didn't get kidnapped by those midget luchadors from Mexico.
I have to be close to the house because of the Wi-Fi.
The crackheads. The crackheads got him.
They might have. We don't know for sure. But we got Nate Money in the house. What up, man?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good, man. I've been seeing you really grinding out there for the last couple of years, man, since I jumped into this underground scene. And it's been a long time coming to have you on.
Awesome, man, and thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
So we always start off these things like give us a little background on how you got started and how you came up with your concepts and shit.
Well, I actually started playing in bands, like guitar and all that shit. A lot different than what I'm doing now with Nate Money and all that. And then basically over time, I just started getting a lot more influenced by the whole underground scene that we're all a part of. And my bands were a bit different than that because I was coming from an angle of metal and shit like that. But the whole time I was doing it, I was getting real influenced by the underground that we're all a part of. You know what I'm saying? And so it just started really creating an urge in me to go into those influences and making music that's influenced by all that. And then once I did, I've just been having a lot of fun with it.
And you've got several personas that you use. I know that you do a lot of the metal stuff in your rapping, and it's just you throw a lot, all of it mixed together, and it sounds awesome. I check it out as much as I can.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I just really, I think it was like 2007. I went to a Head PE show, and after I left, I never thought about things quite the same because I was like, man, my band is really, really only one kind of music. There's so much more that can be done with this shit. So ever since that day, I've just been thinking differently about music.
You know, can't box yourself into one thing. You gotta just branch out to every fucking thing that you can do. If you can do it, do it.
Well, like being really into ICP, like I always felt like they entertained me in a way that other musical artists didn't. And it really makes me want to do more than just do music. It makes me want to get on the camera and have fun with it. Makes me want to make some movie, like little movies and shit, and get crazy with the music videos. And there's all kinds of shit that can be done to, you know, be different and have fun with the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I feel you on that.
Yeah.
And you're 100% DIY, right?
Yeah. 100%, man.
Even your music videos, you shoot those like in-house, like right there on location with your like banners and stuff in the background. I've seen them.
Yeah. We've been doing music videos and we do them all ourselves. Go to different places and film. I got one that I'm kind of in the process of making right now, like just getting ideas together for it. It's going to be for the song Lakeside Boogeyman. It's off my album called Unleash the Beast, and it's like a wicked shit track. And I wanted to make a video and have it out on Halloween, but we decided to put out Bloodlust Season 2, Episode 1 for Halloween. So anybody out there, check out Bloodlust Season 2, BLOODLUZT. We do episodes based upon Bloodlust. Oh shit, hold on, I'm getting a headache, bro. Oh shit.
Howdy, boys and girls. How's everybody doing the fucking day?
Oh my God, it's Bloodlust.
How y'all doing?
What's up?
Heard everybody's bullshitting out in this place, so I figured I'd come in and crash the fucking scene and have a good time. So how's everybody feeling tonight?
We're feeling good.
Hell yeah. That's how we're doing it. He's talking about this new CD and all these episodes. They're fucking blazed, man. And there's more to come. Get ready for that shit.
Oh, absolutely, man.
I swing a sickle. So, it is what it is.
Fuck yeah.
That's from the man himself. Check out the season 2, episode 1 out now.
Now, where do they find that at?
YouTube, Crypt Keeper Productions.
Okay. Got to be able to make sure. Yeah, because we get to talking and we get to telling stories and whatnot. And then we always make sure that right before we go down, man, we got to make sure that we get all the places we can find you at, all the places that, you know.
Yeah.
Plug yourself. Promote yourself.
Yeah,
promote us everything.
Our YouTube is Crypt Keeper Productions, KRYPT, Keeper, KEEPER Productions, and we're the only thing called that on YouTube. So that's what we have. That's what we are on YouTube. Well, yeah, man. What are you guys up to?
See it. We talking to you.
Yeah, we're hanging out with you, man. I mean, I started a new job recently, and it's been going pretty good. What else? Oh, I got this wicked new prop. I got a magic 8-ball. We can ask random questions if we want to. Let's see.
I love that gear you got going on there, man. I love that gear. The purple gear going on there. That's fucking blaze ass shit. I dig that, man. Oh yeah. There's not many.
I like your style too, sir. Very, very evil.
Well, I go down the street, people kind of look at me funny, but yeah, I figured they just think I got COVID. You know, the way I cough, you know, because I'm always smoking. So it's like, hey, you know, not to think that I'm wearing a mask and shit. It's like, well, you know, some of them motherfuckers I'll be seeing, I'll be like, yeah, well, I'll be getting that sold later. Don't you worry. I got the last one. You know, I'll be giggling. You know? I'll be smoking and giggling and collecting that soul. Good shit.
Wednesday, December 7th in Baltimore, we're opening up for Twisted.
For Twisted?
Yeah.
What day was that?
Been listening to them from day one, from the gate, man. Always thought they'd be great and they surpassed. You know, I mean, shit.
What date was that?
Baltimore, Wednesday, December 7th, Baltimore Soundstage. Okay. We're on that show.
Yeah, December 4th, Lansing, Michigan. You can catch us opening for Twisted.
Oh, yeah? What date? Yeah. Say it again.
December 4th. It's a Sunday.
Nice, man.
It's like the third. Awesome. It's the third show into the tour.
Great mind.
Yeah, you're excited, aren't you?
Oh yeah, we're bringing some. We bringing some heat.
Yeah, man, I'm really excited too. No doubt. We just played with Ouija on Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, we did that. It was in Frederick, Maryland, and it was a fun show, man. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Like a lot of souls. Had a good time.
Yeah.
Man, y'all are so lucky, man. You guys get to do this kind of shit.
I
mean, I can sit here and talk with you guys, and that's awesome. I have so much fun with Fake Legs and the Neck Pista talking to all you guys. But you guys get to go experience this stuff, and you get to go open for acts like Twisted. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, well, we worked hard, man. We you know, it'd be cool to say we paid our dues and shit because we did, but you know,
exactly.
You never pay your dues fully. You know what I mean?
Ready to play with the big dogs.
You know, you're always trying
to fuck them locals.
Right?
We got Underground Dwellers, and we do it in Baltimore at the Shamrock Inn, and it's all about our local scene.
But see,
all about it.
Here in Jackson, there's like no music scene unless you're fucking already big headed and you think you're the shit. When there's no scene at it. Like we have no places to do shows. None of that.
Real quick, now that you mentioned it, I got a few people I want to shout out on here. Okay, and it's a big group of motherfuckers from Maryland that I do shit with all the time. But it's Isolated Beings, Ruthless Rob, Gunsmoke RYD.
Cryptic Soul, Brimfly, a whole bunch of motherfuckers out here doing it, man. If we put on shows, if we have a good time, and everybody has a good attitude, and hold me down.
Yeah, I've heard of the Isolated Beings. I've heard of them.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been around for quite a long time, and they actually are one of the bands that helped me get into doing the music I'm doing right now, but by having me be like a guest appearance on some of their songs and shit. They've kind of brought me into it a lot more.
The Rootless Rob, I think.
Got me more into the concept of writing the beats instead of writing to the kind of music that I've been making up to then. You know what I mean?
Right.
New shit that me and you were
How was that? How was the transition from one music style to the other?
Say that again.
I said, how was the transition from one music style to the other? Like, was it really hard to catch on to it, or did it click right into place?
Honestly, it clicked right into place because it's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. So once I got excited about it, it got me more excited about it as the more I got into it. So yeah, it's been a good time ever since I started doing it.
You got any good show stories you could tell, like some funny ones that could maybe give our audience a chuckle?
Oh man, god damn! Every time we go out, something.
I like it. I like it.
I bet it's over really hard. Basic man story.
One crazy thing comes to mind is it was years ago, and it was Blaze You Dead Homie at the Sonar in Baltimore, and that place isn't there anymore. But Isolated Beings was opening up for them, and they had me be their hype man that night. And me and the two guys from Isolated Beings were standing on the side getting ready to walk up the stairs onto the stage. And I just start hearing this wet sound like somebody was spilling something. And Ruthless Rob was pissing on the floor.
It's a normal, yeah.
Yeah, that, and I was just like, ever since then, I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I mean, what am I going to do, man? He's pissing on the floor. He's already doing it. I mean, am I going to say anything about it? I mean, it is what it is, right?
They call that motherfucker Ruthless, bro.
Yeah. So that was probably one that comes to mind right there.
Wow.
Yeah. I think it was just like,
nah, we did.
I mean,
remember one time?
Better he do it there where nobody else can see him other than me than do it in front of the whole audience.
Baltimore Sound Stage. We
True.
took his faces. We took pieces down to the city club down there. And we had the girl all playing with herself up in front of homeboy, and his face was turning red and shit. And we're like, okay, yeah, we white boys, we were all black bar. It was awesome, and we had a great time. And they were like, she's sitting there, his face is so red, and he's like, oh my god. We're just like, keep going. He ended up walking away.
Yeah, that was fucked up too.
But beer stayed cold in the freezer.
Yeah,
It was on point.
Yeah, it was different. That was a different night too.
Yeah.
Like I said, you could probably have a little story out of every time there's a show. There's a little story somewhere.
It's absolutely priceless. I could tell stories for days, man. I had so much fun. You should come to a Camp Zool, man.
I want to, dude. I want to so bad, man. Like, but you can't go to every fucking show. So, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
You want to so bad, but you cannot make it to every single show. Gas.
Gas, ticket prices.
I definitely try to get to everything I can, and I would love to. That's definitely something I want to fucking experience.
Yeah,
sure.
We try to hold it down for local bands and everything.
Shout out to fucking Gas Mask Inc., who puts on Dope Sick Picnic.
Yeah, Baby Two Killers.
Baby Two Killers, and then they put on Dope Sick Picnic in West Virginia, and they had Axe and them out there this past summer. We didn't get to play, but this summer coming up, I'm definitely fucking gonna be there playing that with
And
them.
I'll tell you, man,
Those guys are awesome, and I have a great time with them.
they're the awesomest people. They let you stay, camp out there and shit. You chill with them. You know what I mean? It's a family thing. It's like ICP. You know what I mean? It's a family. It's a gas massing family. You know what I mean? It's a different genre of family. It's a great thing. It's worth the drive for us and everything.
Yeah, it was.
I went to the last one.
Didn't you go to that bootleg?
Yeah, I was at the last Dope Sick Picnic.
Yeah.
And yeah, everybody was camping out in their tents and shit. Yeah.
You
But
know,
we
cool.
got out of there and we drove back home.
We seen videos of it.
Yeah. Which,
Yeah, Fun Time Guys had a real interesting set where they started off arguing, and I remember somebody in the crowd kept on trying to give Jacob more alcohol.
Yeah.
And he was wasted, dude. He was wasted having a good time. And I think Whipstick was at the point that he was like, somebody just fucking hide the bottle. Cut him. Oh, man. That dude was having so much fun. He was surrounded by everybody, and people were just feeding him shots, man. It was great.
What state do you live in?
I live in Illinois.
You live where?
You might not want to say that very long.
I live in Illinois.
Illinois, okay. Yeah. And what
Right
about
in
you?
Bloomington. I'm like in the smack
Michigan.
dab in
Okay. What's the name of your group that you're in?
Michigan Misfits.
I thought so. Yeah, I've seen you in on flyers and shit, man. Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah. We try to push our names out everywhere.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
He's
Gonna have
been
to check you out.
taking
Heard your name, but I haven't heard your music yet, but I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'll check yours out too. I don't really listen to a lot of music. I'm more of a movie nerd. So
That's cool.
but I'll peep send me something, I'll peep it out.
Yeah, man.
Shit,
No
that
doubt.
new Hellraiser's blaze, bro.
I don't know how I feel about the new Hellraiser. I'm gonna have to watch it again.
I don't like it.
I have to watch it again before I can give you an opinion.
Oh, sir. Shame on you. I thought you would like it.
Who, me?
This guy here.
But I don't like Hellraiser movies, period. So
Oh, well, that makes more sense.
I'm not a sci-fi horror guy. I don't get down with that.
Well, it only kind of makes sense that I do like it. You know what I mean?
You should be part of it.
You know, I got the boxes quite often. So it's fun, you know. Now that there's a new box up in the game, time to up the game. As usual.
There's an album I wanted to tell you about. It's I've never talked about it yet, but it's pretty much all the recordings done and I'm mixing it right now. But it's called Death Click. DETHKLIK. And it's got me, Ruthless Rob, Bloodlust, and Two-Face from Isolated Beings on the album. And it's like a rap metal album. It's kind of different. And I'm working on that, and I just wanted to talk about that one because didn't want to neglect to talk about that because that's the one that the album I'm currently trying to finish up.
Promote that shit.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
man.
By all means, man, and anything else you want to push, because this is your platform, your opportunity. I mean, we do get replays on this shit, so people do watch it. It's a
Hell yeah, man.
Shit, let me get on my soapbox. Whoop,
able to help you out, man. I remember when I introduced you to the Catacombs because I was like, this is a place where people are pushing all their shit.
Yeah. Yeah, man, no doubt. I've posted my videos on there before. But yeah, I'm making that album right now. It's actually all recorded. I'm just mixing it. I have a single that I'm going to be releasing early 2023, and it's the first song I've ever done where I didn't make the beat. So it's different for me, but the beat was made by Ritual of Ether. and I really like the beat, and it's the first beat that I've ever rapped to. Well, I don't want to say rap to, but the first song of mine that I didn't make the beat, and it's called "Break 'Em Off," and I'm going to be putting that out in early 2023 as my next single.
Now, do you find that making your own beats, that process helps you with the lyrics process?
Yeah, I'd say so because I go into it knowing what I'm looking for. But then again, that's also kind of what's nice about going to a beat I didn't make is it takes me somewhere that the shit I make doesn't take me.
Right.
So yeah, man, it all has its place, I guess. Yeah.
See, I'm a picky bastard. My homie will come over. The Jackson, the dude I work with, the other part, he'll come over with like 40 beats, and I'll be like, I only like one. I'm a picky bastard. He gets mad at me.
I was shopping for beats today, and I went through a whole bunch of them, and only one of them spoke to me. You know what I mean?
Go over to Bandcamp and check out Jackson's beats. They're only like $20 a beat, I think.
Wow, I'll check that out.
He makes all of them.
I do my own way. Rhythm wise, come up with that shit, send it to name on him. He processes it, digests it, and shit comes out. We have a process between us two, and it's a very tight one. It's a quick one and pretty lucrative. It works out very well. So, you know, I mean, you can't really bitch, you know, I mean, I ain't about that likes and all that Facebook shit. You know, oh, like the art and all that shit, you know, I mean, obviously, being the guy I am, living, you know, like I'd want likes and shit. It's okay, so, but respecting the shows and respecting certain people and shit, that's enough. That's all I need. You know what I mean? I'm not into it like that. I don't give a shit what motherfuckers think. You know what I mean?
He really does. I do though. I care what you think.
I care what you think, my boy.
I care about you guys, man. I do care what you think. See, I'm not famous.
What happened? He's the nonsensible, like crazy half.
Yeah.
It's gotta be a yin and a yang.
Yeah. Well,
Gotta be one.
when he died and came back to life, this is what he was like before he died as a man. So it only makes sense that this is how he would be when he came back.
I'm a well-adjusted demon.
But what was God damn it! It feels like we've been talking a long time already. Shit. What the fuck?
Oh yeah.
You been to any gatherings?
Yeah, 2014. I went to that one. That was one of my oh man, that was a great time.
Well, tell us some stories about that.
Well, I went with Two-Face from Isolated Beings, and it was the year that Jared from Head PE got into the fight with the guy in the audience that was screaming "Play the Clue." It was that year. I don't know if you know about that old.
Yeah, they don't like to play at gatherings anymore.
Yeah, that was the year that all happened. Yeah, man. I don't really, you know what? It's one of those. I remember I was walking and it was the last day and I hadn't slept. Like everybody knows how that is and shit. So you're a little out of it. And I was just walking and some dude came out of the woods dressed up as like a fucking bear or something. I forget. It was like a bear or a bunny or something. And I was just like, dude, what in the fuck is going on? And he was just talking all kinds of crazy shit. And I'm so tired and out of it that I'm like, was I really just talking to the motherfucking bear that came out of the woods? It was like it was one of those kind of moments.
It was probably the real fucking Bigfoot. You was just too fucked up.
Yeah. Hey man, what do you think? Do you guys think Bigfoot's real?
I mean,
fucking brought up.
It's been spotted here and there. You know, I don't see
Hey.
why there wouldn't be some type of like, even if it's like some like crazy people that are hairy living in the fucking woods.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Bigfoot is real. He owes me $5 from a card game last week.
I'm saying
And
all
no shit.
I believe in all.
Aces
Look
and
at
eights.
me. I'm a cryptid.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hell yeah, man. That's where I got the band name from. Is watching all that shows and shit. Yeah. But oh yeah, my band Cryptid, KRYPTID, we have a single out called Naysayer that we just put out a couple weeks ago.
Now that's a cool band.
Say that again?
That's your actual band? The actual
Yeah, that's me on guitar and vocals, Mad Dog on bass, T-Rod on drums, and then at certain shows, Bloodlust and my son help us out with background vocals. But the band is me on guitar and lead vocals, Mad Dog on bass, and T-Rod on drums. We're called Cryptid, KRYPTID. Yeah, it's a metal band.
Now see, I knew you were in more than two projects.
Yeah, well, I play guitar and help make beats for Bloodlust. And then Nate Money is my solo project, and then Cryptid is a band. Yeah.
Sounds like too much work.
You know, it really isn't, man. I'm just having fun with the people I'm making music with, you know, letting it happen.
Right.
Having fun, man. You know?
See, I got one of my artists, Drop Funk. He does the same thing. Like he'll rap his solo stuff, and then he's got a band on the other side. Like, I don't know how the fuck you do it. It's enough work just doing the rapping part.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm just fucking having fun with this shit, bro. You know, that's all I'm doing because, you know, everybody's always like, oh, I'm trying to make money at music and this and that, man. But I find that when you start making it about the music, making it about making money off the music, you start compromising what you're trying to make. You understand what I'm saying? Like I used to play where we would try to play covers to make money at bars and shit with metal music and all that shit, coming from a whole different thing than what we do. And when you start making shit about the money, it sucks the fucking creativity out of the shit. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm making the best shit when I'm just making what I want to make and I don't care about nothing else. You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
But yeah, man, it's, you know, that's kind of what's good about doing a lot of different projects is you can see what you like about different things. You know what I mean? And then once you see what you like and what you don't like, you can move into what you like.
Yeah. And I noticed that you make it sound like you guys got a very strong local scene that supports each other.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's definitely come together since COVID. Back when COVID was going on, me and Guns, that's when I first started doing Nate Money. And I stepped away from doing just the metal scene and all that shit. And I started doing this. Me and Gunsmoke RYD, we live in the same town. We come from the same town. And so we started getting together and putting together like little fucking live shit on the internet. What do they call that shit? Virtual performances. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, we started doing all that. And then once we started being allowed to perform again, it was like everything that we were doing back when it was COVID just started happening in front of people. And it's been really interesting to see it progress from what it was during COVID to what we're doing now. Because like back when we were in my garage setting up our phones to do those little performances, it wasn't like, oh well, we're gonna be doing Twisted in Baltimore. That was like it wasn't even on our minds. We were just making little shit in my garage. You know what I mean?
See, we never did any of those VR video shows. During COVID, we just locked ourselves in the studio and busted out as much music as we could.
That's cool. Yeah.
There was what last year we dropped a fucking single every Friday that year. Every Friday we
Wow.
dropped a single.
Wow.
That was sucked. That was a bad idea.
Yeah, man.
That's a lot of pressure.
I haven't really released a whole lot of singles yet. I just started really. I put out 2 singles with my band Cryptid, but everything else was an EP and an album.
Right.
And then I put out 2 10-song albums and 1 single so far. And then like I said, I'll be dropping that other single. But
So we cut it back. We've been doing a single a month for the past 2 years. That's easier.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna go check you guys out.
Then every year you got an album.
I mean, if you count it that way, but it's all in singles, so we never press them up. There's fucking singles I couldn't even tell you lyrics for at the moment. I'll be like, damn, I recorded that.
How long do you normally do your sets at your shows?
Normally, I mean, it depends on what show, but we normally get like a 20 to a 30-minute set.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I normally like doing like between 25 is my favorite length for me right now.
Anything less, we talk shit.
You guys brought it all night of the Zooligans, though.
Say that again.
I want to say we got like a 35-minute set there, 30, something like that.
35 is a long one.
Our longest so far is I want to say we've done a 40-minute set like a few years back. That sucked.
Yeah.
Because we 2 fat guys, so 40 minutes is whoo.
Yeah, but at Night of the Zooligans, you guys had you guys opened up the show, and besides that, you guys did like, you guys had something going on where everybody else that went on after you seemed like, yeah, they had to play catch up because it seemed like nobody else really had anything going on the stage but you guys.
We come to steal the show. Like, you're there to do a job. Even if you're doing your job with some friends and homies, you still got to make yourself shine and do your job. I heard Bubba Ray say it. You could be friends with whoever, but you're there to make your name.
Yeah,
so every time we hit the stage, you're gonna we're making sure you guys know who we are.
Yeah, my thing, like for my role in it is with Nate Money is I always make sure that I get my words right and my vocals are coming through really loud and that kind of shit. I gotta get live guitars. And my boy AJ Slice is like my hype man, does like the backup vocals and stuff.
Right.
And then as far as what I do, like I said, yeah, man, it's important that I get my words right and everything like that. And so like I practice and rehearse and all that with the PA system, just so it sounds like a live show when I'm practicing.
Right.
Yeah.
So you guys don't use a backing track, you just rap along with your beat?
Most of the time I don't have my vocals in the mix. There are certain times where I have it in there on purpose because I do like a vocal effect over top of what's already there to create a new sound altogether, if that makes sense.
No, yeah. we do the same thing. Like we'll have in-betweens on hooks. So like if like we can't hit that while we're doing our thing, we'll have that in the background while we're still doing our thing. Because sometimes we lay our shit and then we'll keep that end of the beat. Because we just rap right over the beat. We fuck up, we fucked up.
Yeah. Most of my set tracks don't have the verses in them.
Nice. I respect that.
But like I said, there are certain instances where I keep it in on purpose because I do something over top of it to make it like a
double
track.
I understand. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Like
The fuck out of that too. That can't be easy because I think of it like this: if you are rapping to your track over your track, basically just over the PA, then it's like you're almost doing karaoke of your own stuff.
You can't have fun with it because you can't get comfortable with it because you have to stay in tune with what you're rapping to how you're rapping it and exactly what words. So like when you get rid of your words behind you, you can get comfortable with the beat. You could change words if you want to. You could, it's a whole lot better. If you fuck up without words behind you, at least you fucked up. If you fuck up with words behind with you, no.
yeah, there's been a couple times where I do fuck up, but I actually just kind of freestyle the words. So the only way that you would really know that I fucked up would be like if you're really listening to my shit and know the words. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if I was performing it in front of a new audience, they probably wouldn't know.
Right.
You know?
That's like we were on tour with Axe almost a year ago, and we were doing one song. We started the second verse on the first verse, and then like I looked over him like because I was like, that's not right, but I knew what was going on. And we just flew with it like nobody knew what the hell was going on. So we just switched the second verse to the first verse and the first verse to the second verse. Nobody even knew.
Yeah, my thing I do is I'll rehearse with the vocals in the
Right.
recording.
Yeah.
And then I'll do that a few times, and then I'll take them out. That's how I do it because then it's like I accurate with what the recording is, and I know what I did on the recording.
And you can get more comfortable with your words. Like I was saying, you could change up words as you perform that song more. You could change words, make it sound better. You can, like if you're in cities, you could throw in that city or whatever.
Yeah, man, no doubt. Yeah. So you guys did a tour?
Yeah, we did the tit tour. What was that? Like in March or some shit? Last March? Maybe March? I don't know. I can't remember. It was like a
Must
week.
have been a good time if you can't remember.
I want to say it was in March, but I could be wrong. But whoever's watching knows these dates, so I can't remember.
Wasn't it after?
What, the tit tour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like October or November. Just camp was you do.
Hey, bootleg.
Yeah.
What is that behind you? Like, what's that like poster or what is that?
Oh, that's a lot of people ask about it. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Oh, that's cool, man.
but it's all drippy.
That's awesome. Where did you get that?
Online somewhere. See the splinter.
Now, what's the one next to it?
That's my shit.
Turn your phone the other way, baby.
It's in airplane mode. I have to like hover over to it. That's the axe flag.
Oh, okay.
See?
Oh, that's awesome.
And I got a black light set up in front of him. I could turn that shit on at any time.
Nice.
Bing! But yeah, it's like a wall hang. And this shit just hangs behind me and it just looks all colorful and shit. And I roll with it, man. I thought about going on TikTok and having people ask the Magic 8 Ball questions because I can go live on TikTok. I've got like 1,800 followers.
Dang, look at you, Mr. Famous over here.
Well, I've been working on it for 2 years.
I don't think we've hit our 1,000 yet on TikTok. We just opened our TikTok, though.
Well, shit, when you go live, man, I could go live with you and we'll pull people in. We'll make the big bucks. We'll make the big bucks.
We just got approved where we could start going live on our YouTube.
Well, we're going live right now on our YouTube.
We have our shit set up differently. So we had to wait for certain amount of subscribers where we could do stuff in steps.
Mm.
Yeah, shit's weird.
But you can share it to Facebook and everything after you go live on there, right?
I want to say, I don't know. We ain't even went live yet,
Yeah,
so I
you
can't
tried
tell
it.
you.
He's
we
like,
did all that work just to fucking go live, and we ain't even live yet.
I know it. You guys can just go live on Facebook whenever you want, as long as you ain't banned.
That's easy. That's usually what we do. It's easier to press live on Facebook.
Yeah, that's what I do. If I got something to say to people.
Yeah,
Hey,
we were live earlier.
Where'd you say you're opening up for Twisted at again?
It's the Junction in Lansing, Michigan.
Okay. Yeah, we're Baltimore, Maryland here. Yeah.
Who's all on your bill? Like, is there any other names?
Gunsmoke RYD's one of the locals on there. So is Cryptic Souls, which are two of the guys I talked about earlier that we play local shows with. That's really all I know other than the tour package, which I'm looking forward to seeing Cody Manson on there. I like some of his shit. What I heard, I'll check him out. And
we're waiting on something from him to send back for us.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing his set, and obviously
because that tour that we went on, he was with us for that tour.
Say that again.
That tour we did with Axe, Cody Manson was on there, so
cool.
we all chilled for the whole week.
Man, that guy is blowing up, man. I mean, he was already doing really well, doing his own tour and stuff. And we saw him when he passed through Peoria. All he did was come out. He went to a smoke shop, and he played a set. He brought all of his people in, and they did the set right there in the smoke shop, and it was badass. And then he did great at camp. He did great at camp too. He did great on the Tit tour, and now he's touring with Twisted. And he's killing it at that. It's like the guy is getting to a level that's like he's getting to that peak, man. He's getting there.
Yeah, we just watched him at Fright Fest for the last
And
part of the first leg of
the
tour.
Did you go to
the crowd when he's on the stage?
You went to Fright Fest?
Yeah, we just went and watched.
Did you check out any of the like Bloody Sunday or any of the ICP shit?
No. We don't pay for tickets.
Oh, okay. All right.
And we're not real tight with Psychopathic like that.
All right.
I don't think they like us, but it's whatever.
Is that because you haven't been invited to a gathering yet?
I just really think that Jump Steady don't like us. I don't know what it is.
What?
But it's that guy. It's that guy. Because Rude Boy loves us.
I don't see why, man. You guys are so good. You guys have a sound that's distinctly yours. And I don't see why they wouldn't. Man, I don't know. Something about, okay, I'm going to say it right now. And I'm not trying to be like negative or nothing, but I always felt like Jump Steady. He's always pushing for ICP to roll forward, even when it's hard for them to do so. Because can Jump Steady make money without ICP actually doing stuff? I mean, it's a reality. You know what I mean? Jump Steady couldn't really just go out there and be a solo artist and make all that kind of money on his own. I don't see it happening.
I've never seen Jump Steady live, so
neither have I.
I'm pretty sure he only had one album.
I want to say I'm with you on that one too. Maybe two.
He's got 2 albums. He's got that Flying Guillotine and Chaos Theory, and then I think he did a gathering appearance, I think, or something like that. But I don't know. I really don't know. And I'm not talking shit on Jump Steady. It's just It's a fact. If ICP ain't out there doing stuff, then how is Jump Steady going to make a paycheck?
It's not.
Thank you. It's a fact. He's his brother. He does everything behind the scenes. It's true. The man earns his paycheck. But if ICP ain't rolling on, Jump Steady's got to find some other way to, like, you know, and I don't know. That's just how I felt about it. And I've always felt that way about it. And when Jay got sick, I was like, let the man get better and do what he's got to do for his health. You guys are doing, like, all these, like, what was it that they were doing back then? All them live streams on their Patreon. They had all these things going on.
Didn't they cancel most of those?
Yeah, they did, but the thing was they were still pushing forward with it, and I was like, dude, they don't need to do this stuff. And it was expensive from what I heard.
Well,
Yeah, because they had like actual like show setups and shit, didn't they?
Yeah, like
props
scenarios,
and
for different stuff. Like Big Silva crushing a bunch of stuff, and they had like a juggalette contest and shit, and yeah, they had a whole lot of different shit. And Violent J's sitting over there in his laptop, not really paying attention to stuff. And I felt bad for the. I don't know. I'm just glad. I'm happy to see that the two of them are kicking it and they're fucking doing what they're supposed to be doing, and that the gathering was a success this year. And the fact that they let Long Live Evil be represented there, that shows a lot. That's all I got to say.
yeah, man. Well,
Fun Time Guys killed it.
I mean, that's, you know, for me, it's kind of like ICP's like an iconic, legendary, old school, classic band. So it's not like I'm gonna sit here and talk about them like I should talk about them. Like, come on, man. I'm not in any place to talk about a band like that. That's
Oh no,
that's an iconic band, and they created a whole fucking thing that wouldn't exist without them. So, you know,
we wouldn't have a Camp Zool if it wasn't for the gathering that ICP started.
uh,
You know what I mean? There wouldn't be festivals like that. There wouldn't be all this this family and unity and everybody coming together. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And I'm a firm believer in that concept, because without that love, there wouldn't be the underground wouldn't be a good scene. I mean, listen to the music that it produces. I mean, it's a lot of violent, you know, content and shit. A lot of people look down on it. And if it wasn't for the way that we all care about each other, because I watched this guy on YouTube called the Punk Rock NBA, and he says on there that he doesn't like ICP's music, but he says he respects Juggalos and their fan base because they take care of each other and they look out for each other and they love each other. And he says that's more than what most fan base can say that they do for each other in any other, you know, except for the Deadhead.
yeah. Well, yeah. Once I started to feel like the unity of it was when I was like, wow, man, this is really something I want to be a part of. Because, you know, you can listen to a CD, but until you go to a show and experience it, you know, you really don't know what it's about.
100%. I had to go all the way to Chicago to see him the first time at the Hatchet Rising tour. And we got there late. We got there at the end of Twisted Set, so we got to see just ICP and then Dark Lotus. But I got to say, ICP's set, even though I could barely see anything because of the paint and the pop in my eyes, it was magic.
Yeah. I'm glad that I got to see Dark Lotus before that became something that won't happen. You know what I'm saying? They did it at the 2014 gathering. I got to see it there. So, yeah.
Fuck yeah. I got to see him at the 2002 gathering. The only gathering I got to go to.
You went to the 2002 gathering?
In Peoria, Peoria, Illinois.
Jesus Christ. That's like, that was the first one or the second one?
That was the second one.
Okay. Yeah. Damn. God damn.
Yeah, it was
You go
set up
way
pretty
back.
nice. They had it spread out between 3 days, and everybody that was from out of town would have to get a hotel room because there was no camping yet. It was set up a lot like Astro without a bunch of guests there. You know, it was just like you walk through and you see a bunch of ICP paraphernalia,
Merchandise.
merchandise and memorabilia. They had a House of Crazy section. They had a place where you could go in
Props.
and watch all the Howard Stern episodes with ICP in it.
Awesome.
Like it was in a video room. It was fucking cool. And they had wrestling. You could go in at any time and watch the wrestling matches. And that was the year that we had the guys come in with the pepper spray and they fucking shot up the whole place. All because the chick was flashing dudes.
Damn.
Boobs. And the cops got mad and was like, "You can't do that." And he grabbed the girl.
Titties away.
He grabbed the girl, and the boyfriend got mad and shoved the cop because she had her top up. It wasn't good, man. They came in there loaded, like they were waiting for it to happen. Like, okay, move. And they're like, and we're running, man. I had a boot on my leg because I broke my ankle that summer. So I'm hobbling on a boot with a crowd of people running towards me. It was scary. And when we got outside,
was that when they were doing an indoor or was it an outside thing?
It was an indoor concert.
Yeah, that had to be a lot different.
Yeah, it was done in the Civic Center. The very first one was in Toledo, wasn't it? I think it was Toledo, Ohio, and they had a riot there too, but it was outdoors. I might be wrong, but I heard there was a riot there, and they considered what happened in Peoria a riot, but really what happened was all the juggalos got pissed that they were grabbing on this chick, the police were, and the boyfriend shoved the cop, and then the cop was like, "Oh, you're going down to the ground," and the juggalos started throwing shit at him, because they were all over the stairwell and shit. So they were all throwing fucking shit down at this cop, and that's when they all came in, like 6, 7 of them, all in riot gear and these fucking paintball guns, and they're shooting fucking pepper spray.
They was ready.
They got Tom Cruise style on us. Yep, they were all fucking hunched down like.
Shoot him in the head.
I swear to God, I saw somebody get shot in the leg, and they went, and they fell on their back like they slipped on a banana peel, dude. It was crazy. I held my breath and I ran out of that place. And then when we got outside, they were all on horseback watching us. Like, I'm serious.
That's intense. Just
right,
imagine being on drugs at that time.
Yeah, they were on riot horses, and they were fucking watching us. And I feel sorry for anybody that was tripping on acid or something at that moment, or on mushrooms.
They were fucked up. Didn't know what was going on.
Right? Getting pepper sprayed. Whoop, whoop is right. This was before drug bridges and shit like that, though. You could have taken your kids to this gathering that I went to, as long as you stayed out of that hallway where women were flashing.
People do take their kids there, though.
They do.
How do you feel about that?
That's a little fucked up, though, because, you got people showing their buttholes and stuff.
Yeah,
True.
The way I feel about it is like, I let my son go to one of the shows, like at a regular venue, and when they come through, but I wouldn't go to the gathering with them. That's how I feel about it.
Too many drugs, too many, some of them people are weirdos.
Yeah.
You don't know which one's weirdo.
Yeah.
But some of them are weirdos. I'm not a fan of it. So
You don't like The Gathering?
no, I don't like the people take their kids to something like that.
Okay. I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, I could understand why, because I mean, you don't want to accidentally open a porta potty and see somebody fucking ODing on drugs, and it be a kid that finds them there.
Yeah.
You know,
That can happen.
and that could happen. You could see some people doing some stupid shit like fighting, or I don't know, fucking on the grass, and kids don't need to see that kind of shit. It should be at least, I don't know. You'd think you'd separate. There's got to be a way to separate the wild people from the fucking straight people, but I don't see how you'd fucking possibly do it. See, when I went to Camp Zool, nobody even graffitied anything, so it's like everybody was really respectful. We even picked up our trash, for Christ's sake.
Uh-huh.
No titty slips either.
Yeah, we didn't see any titties. That's because the women were like respectful with themselves and whatnot.
Yeah, man. People just doing their thing, having fun, man. I'm not hating on anybody, for what they want to do at the shows and shit. But I was just wondering, because like you said, you could bring your kids to it. But then again, I was thinking, oh shit, well, people do bring their kids to it. So I was just like, fuck.
Yeah, it makes you think about it. It's like,
Yeah,
well,
'cause
wait.
you're there to have a good time, so you're gonna do drugs, you're gonna drink. So how you gonna watch your kids while you fucked up? Because some of them parents are fucked up while their kids are running around. Because I've heard them stories.
Uh,
And you could lose your kids in a sea of like 15,000 people, or well, 10,000. I hear it gets to be about 10,000 when it's really popular.
Give me
Really
$50
popular.
a head, 30 kids a night, and I'll take them on a school bus ride.
Take them on a school bus.
Yeah, I'll take ride for a ride on a school bus for a while. $50 a kid. I'll be alright.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, isn't it? I know.
Fill up a school bus.
It's too many kids.
hey, bootleg.
Yeah,
What wrestling you been watching?
man. I watched Crown Jewel.
You
So
watch
I
CW?
keeping up with AEW. I've been keeping up with all the NXT crap, even though it sucks. And I've been keeping up with the Bloodline, dude. I've been watching SmackDown for that Bloodline, man.
You watch GCW?
It's been a while since I watched one of their shows, though.
Yeah, that's my shit right now, man. I love that shit. Nick Gage is doing the speaks on the intro to the Death Click album I was talking about earlier. My favorite wrestler in the company, Nick Gage, he says the intro to our album.
I was gonna say, I've got Nick Gage's autograph.
Where'd you get it? What's the story behind that?
Oh, I just bought a card off the off
okay.
of line, and he was signing them, and I just bought one of them while he was signing them. But I did also get Sick Nick Mondo's autograph the same way.
I got the Fight Plus app, so now I can watch all the GCW events without paying anything.
So instead of buying them, you can just go scroll through and watch any one of them you want.
For the monthly fee of like $5.99, I can watch all of them.
Dude.
Hey, he can also Nick Gage also does cameos or did.
Yeah, we got Jared Savage a cameo from Nick Gage. We paid for him to give Jared Savage a cameo one time.
That's awesome.
Good. Yeah. And I have a pizza cutter that says MDK on it somewhere.
I got the MDK T-shirt.
So, Body Rock. What did you think of Crown Jewel, sir?
I thought it was boring.
He thought it was boring.
I thought it was boring.
Really, none of the matches actually caught your interest?
No.
No?
But AEW was boring too last night. I can't even tell you what happened last night.
Do you guys like deathmatch wrestling?
I go to the GCWs usually when they're here in Michigan,
Nice.
because they usually do them at Harpo's in Detroit.
Yeah.
We've been to like 3 of them so far, but the last 2 we've been working, so we ain't had time to fucking go.
I helped with the GoFundMe for who was
the one who had the heart
the one that passed away just recently. Can't remember his name. I've got his T-shirt. Hold on a second.
Yeah, this screen's small as fuck, so I didn't know your name until he said Body Rock. I can't see the fucking writing, man. So
Hey,
now
you're
I
on
know
your phone,
name.
aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't see shit on a phone.
It was Marcus Crane. I helped with his GoFundMe for his brain surgery when he fucking had to have the brain surgery done. And I think I helped with somebody else's GoFundMe one time too. But yeah, dude, like I really care a lot about the deathmatch scene because like these guys put their bodies on the line in a way that nobody else does. And they do it for the love of it. They don't get paid as much as the regular wrestlers do that don't do it like that.
I
And
enjoy the fuck out of it myself. I really, really like once I started to hear more about it and started going down the rabbit hole of watching this shit, man, it's awesome.
There's on Tubi, all you gotta do is type in hardcore, and like a shit ton of hardcore wrestling will pop up.
Yeah. I'll have to do that.
What I thought was weird was because we just did a show in Indiana, and the hotel we were staying at had one of those fancy ass TVs where it had Tubi on it. We started watching it, and Joe Gacy, that's his name, right, on NXT.
Yeah.
He was doing deathmatch at the time. Like it blew my mind. Like
yeah,
I
he
would
was
never thought that guy came from deathmatch.
he used to come out with a chainsaw and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I never would. I never knew that.
Yeah,
He was
like the old CZW Combat Zone Wrestling.
That's what's on Tubi. I believe.
Yeah. Tubi's fucking awesome, isn't it? With all the horror movies and all that.
Oh man,
I enjoy it.
I'll get lost in Tubi every day. I get lost in Tubi.
What about Shutter?
I enjoy Shudder too. Every once in a while.
You ever watch the movie called Killjoy?
Love Killjoy.
I love it too, man.
I'm a full moon. I love the evil bongs. I love the Ginger Dead Mans.
I love Ginger Dead Man. Yeah, that's awesome movie.
I'm not a fan of the Puppet Masters.
There's not one of my favorites, but I don't want to say I'm not a fan of it because
Head of the Family, that one's good. There's a grip of fucking Dead and Rotten. That one's good. There's a handful of fucking full moon movies I fuck with.
I actually like Killjoy 2 the best out of all of them.
I like the first one just because it's the original.
Yeah, there's something about that second one for me. I don't know.
It was a higher up budget than the first one. That's just like the first Evil Bong don't top none of the other ones. The first Ginger Dead Man don't top none of the other ones.
You guys.
Trying to think of another full moon movie I like. I know it would come to me if I saw it for some reason. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Dude, I seen the new Cronenberg movie, called Crimes of the Future. And it was very weird. In the future, people are desensitized so much due to some kind of disease. So, in order to feel any kind of anything like pleasure or anything, they have to cut themselves. So literally, like they'll do surgeries on themselves and shit just so they can feel. And it's like they do it as an art or like an exhibit, as an art like exhibit. It's weird. It's fucking weird, man. It was one of the weirdest fucking movies I've ever seen. So if you want to watch something really weird and masochistic and fucking alien like, watch that fucker, dude. That is some weird shit.
This is a classic movie, so you guys have already probably seen it. But if you haven't, watch Basket Case.
Seen it. I've seen all three.
Weird. That's a wild movie.
I didn't know there was 3. I knew there was 2 parts. I didn't know there was 3 parts.
Yes, there's 3.
I want to say 1 and 2 you can find on Tubi. We need to get sponsored by Tubi.
Yeah, Basket Case is on Tubi, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it is.
There's a movie called The Suckling on there, too. I don't know if you've seen that.
I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, type that in on there. You'll probably like it.
Oh, what's that say? Most likely, fake legs will be okay. It says. That's what the 8-ball says. I asked it if fake legs is going to be okay. It says most likely. Counting on the 8-ball to be right here. Next week we got a couple of homies in the Zooligan community going to be on. We got Zoolobotomy, who's been tinkering with masks and doing some paint jobs on them. We're going to have him on.
He's been in the comments all night.
Yeah, he's been in those comments. Yeah, you see, he's right there. There he is. He's been doing it all night long. And then, God damn it, is that fake legs right there? I bet you that's fake legs.
Oh, shit.
He's probably in the comments right there. But we also got Tammy Garbage Pail Michelle going to be on. She's going to join us as well. And we're just going to sit around. We're going to talk about just praising some Zool, I guess. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting night. And fake legs, God damn it, right back at you, buddy.
God damn it.
See, I told you he'd be watching us.
He's being a creeper.
He said no, it was Cryptic Souls. Cryptic Souls said, God damn it. So it wasn't fake legs.
Oh.
All right, so you want to plug
in? Is Cryptic Souls in the chat or something?
Yeah, he's been fucking around the chat, man.
Yeah. Ask him why the flyer says Killer Society and not Cryptic Souls. I've been wondering about that.
He can hear you.
Yeah, he can hear you.
Yeah, I was just wondering. The name's different on the flyer than what I thought it was going to be on there. I don't know.
Fix that.
Always. Let's see what if he's got a reply for you. But yeah, if you want to plug your stuff real quick, so before we get out of here and kind of let everybody know where they can find you again and whatnot. And
hell yeah, man. So I'm Nate Money. You've been seeing my name pop up at the fucking bottom and shit. N8 Money. I play Encrypted, KRYPTID. YouTube is Crypt Keeper Productions. We got our music videos on there. It's Cryptid, Nate Money, and Bloodlust. Type me in. I'm on Spotify, all the streaming platforms. Been great hanging out with you guys tonight, man. Thank you for having me on. I really appreciate it. And Bootleg, man, thank you for your support and thank you for fucking checking us out and everything, man. I really appreciate it.
I've watched you grow, man. So I mean, I felt like it'd be good for you to be on here to talk about yourself. And
appreciate you having me, man.
Looks like there's your response down there.
What the fuck did he say? Okay, that makes sense. I was just wondering. Thanks, man. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I've been wondering about that. But
things
man,
work.
hey, Body Rot. Nice meeting you, man.
You too.
Yeah, man. Check out your music and everything, and hopefully we cross paths on a show sometime. We played in Indiana before and everything, so
Okay.
hopefully we can cross paths and play together sometime.
Usually we just go to Carl's. We ain't done anything else.
Yeah, we played Carl's, and it'd be awesome to play with you there next time. So hopefully
Okay.
that happens, man.
Yeah.
No doubt.
See, making connections. You can
No,
also make a connection when you go out. You get yourself some Bad Touch gloves, a Bad Touch supply. Google that right there, and then you can get yourself 10% off with the promo code Whipstick, who is their ambassador. And it's because of Whipstick's permission that old bootleg dipshit can do this.
Oh yeah, man.
John had it the hardest. He had to go up and ask 8 legs if he could be fake legs. And imagine how that went. No, he was really nice about it, dude. He was like, "No, man, if we didn't want you guys to, straight up, we would tell you. We would be like, look, no." But they were always like, "Just roll with it, have fun." And it's cool that they inspired us to do this. So it all comes full circle, man.
Fuck yeah, man.
I'm fucking high right now. I'm sorry.
Thanks for having me on here, bro.
I smoked myself stupid. All right. Well, Body Rot, you got anything you want to add?
You can pick up. Here's two of the 5 cards of the first set we have. And for anybody that was at Night of the Zooligans and picked up a Rotten Stench CD, send me a picture with proof that you got that, and I will send you a reprint because you are missing 15 minutes of the CD.
And that's how shit gets done. I already gave him my address to get mine. Don't hesitate to get yours. And we're going to get out of here.
Copies were sold. I just don't know who bought them.
There you go.
So don't be trying to Photoshop you with a fake picture. I know how many I sold.
All right. Well, we're going to get out of here. Thanks for stopping by with us, Nate Money.
Thanks for having me, man.
Body Rot, thanks for being a co-host. Fake Legs, you get your ass back here next week, son of a bitch.
God damn it.
You too, Nick Pissa.
God damn it.
Nick Pissa. I hope he has a safe travels and journeys on his vacation. And as always,
Noli.
Yeah. Don't forget about his. Yeah, exactly. And blame Eddie.